What if I tell you that a lot of men of God in our dispensation world today who uses artificial intelligence to generate message for themselves to go and preach? Will you believe me if I tell you I have witnessed a pastor who generated message from ChatGPT on Sunday to preach? Yes, this is the dispensation we find ourselves in. Hi, welcome back to the Young Author channel. If today happens to be your first time visiting this channel, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel and hit on the notification bell so that you don't miss any updates I give it to you. Thank you. You even know that 70% of writers or the authors out there are using artificial intelligence, specifically ChatGPT, to generate full content of a book and put it out there. If you are using AI to write everything you need to write, if you are using AI to write your books as an author, as a writer, here is what no one is telling you. You are slowly losing your voice. You are slowly losing your original voice. You see, when you use AI to write a book, you will gradually stop thinking for yourself. And that actually affects and cause damage to your mind, to your brain. When God created heaven and the earth, He ended up creating human being. And when God created human being, God inserted in our mind what we call brain, or other people will say mind. Now, what is the purpose of the brain? We use the brain to think. So there is something we call brainstorm. So as an author, as a writer, you need to brainstorm on every topic, on every title you want to write. Personally, whenever I want to write a book, either I fast for 3 days or 2 days or sometimes just a day. I fast, I ask God, what should I write? God should guide me. God should give me revelation. And whenever I fast and pray, sometimes, not all the time, sometimes I would dream and I would see myself sitting in a class, someone teaching me what to write. I'll wake up, I'll write everything down without forgetting even a word. Sometimes too, I will just have to record them so that I don't forget and write everything I was being taught in the dream. Everybody and how he or she writes a book. Listen, if you are using AI to write your book, the truth of the matter is that you are actually insulting God. We are in a dispensation where people have stopped thinking for themselves, where people don't want to use their mind anymore. They don't want to think for themselves anymore. If you are using AI to write a book as an author, you have to ask yourself that when W. Tozer emerged, when Kenneth E. Hagin emerged, when Bishop David Oyedepo emerged, when they were writing books, there was nothing like AI. It wasn't existing. You've got to ask yourself, how were they able to write books that we read today? How were they able to write the new books? One truth you don't know is that when you use AI to write a book, you actually lose emotion. There is no emotion attached to your book. People will read the book and it will sound like a machine. And of course, sometimes when you pick up a book and you want to read, I remember I bought a book and the book I was reading, I didn't feel anything, so I stopped reading the book. When you use AI to write a book, there is no emotion attached to it. There's no original voice attached to the book. People will read it and feel nothing. It's just like somebody picking up your title and then a person telling ChatGPT to generate a content or a full book content from that title. You realize that if not the same resonation that will come, you will see that the words in it and how AI will just structure everything. It will match, it will be similar to your book. It will match your book. People will now begin to stop buying your book. This thing will go a long way to affect you. There is a long way for us to go, my young authors. There is a young way for us to go. A long way. There is a long way for us to go. We have a long journey to embark on. We have a long journey to go. If you are using AI right now to write a book, in future you may not be able to write a genuine book that will really sell. People who are using AI to write book, they always think that they are better than those who think and write book. That is not the case, and that is a lie. That can never be an extenuate factor that will diminish an author who uses his mind to write everything. Now, one truth you should know is that after depending on AI for a long time, you begin to stop thinking for yourself. You can't even write as much as you want to because everything you would want AI to write it for you. This AI epidemic sometimes causes danger, and the area it affects you is your creativity. It affects your creativity. Why is that so? Because you won't be able to create anything new. You won't be able to create something unique. You won't be able to create something extraordinary for people to read. And this thing I'm talking about, it is so obvious and conspicuous in our content. When you take somebody's book, you can compare two books for yourself. When you pick a book that is written by ChatGPT, you are able to tell. You get to know so easily because it is full of what? AI generated content. It leaves no trust in your content. When you use AI to write a book, there's no trust in your content. People begin to lose trust in you. What happens if everybody's book is being generated by artificial intelligence? We all lose individuality. and the connection that is supposed to be there for our books to resonate with us, we lose that connection. This is something dangerous. This is the harm AI is doing to young authors today. Now, this is what I believe people should do. Instead of using AI to write a whole book, a full book, or a whole content of a book, you have to use AI to assist, not to replace. So don't replace AI with your thinkability or creativity. Don't use AI to replace your brainstorming ability. The more you use AI, the more lazy you become, the more connection you lose. Whenever you want to use AI, instead of using AI, use AI as an assist tool. Make sure you write everything you want to write. Write all that you want to write before you consult AI.